Do you give the horse its strength? Or clothe its neck with a flowing mane? Do you make it leap like a locust, striking terror with its proud snorting? It paws fiercely, rejoicing in its strength, and charges into the fray.
He's 2 lengths in front. He's clear of Mubdahij battling on. Then Mashorwish, but it's California Chrome in front. It's Alchemy in Dubai. Chrome turns to gold.
To look at him now, you'd guess nothing of the trials of California Chrome. That copper-coated runner who first stole our hearts at the Kentucky Derby and Preakness with hopes of a Triple Crown victory. He is confident and powerful, and recently enjoyed a vacation at TaylorMade Farm, 1 month removed from his record-breaking victory in Dubai. But this time last year was another story for North America's richest racehorse.
You know, when he came back from England, I think all the trip we have, I mean, he lost a lot of weight. So, you know, when he came in, we take him out to Root and Riddle and do all X-rays. So he has some bone bruise. Dr. Bramlett recommended us to turn him out and let him be a horse. So it's what we did, and we turned him out. We got 90 days back then, and everything was pretty good, you know. Feed him heavy, of course. Eating a green grass and sunshine in Kentucky helped a lot, you know, Mother Nature.
California Chrome found his way to TaylorMade, a vast operation sprawled over 1,600 acres of Kentucky bluegrass after a tumultuous 4-year-old campaign. While many wondered if the son of Lucky Pulpit would regain his form, the Taylor brothers, all 4 of them, still saw something special in him. Frank Taylor has been running TaylorMade's boarding division for about 30 years. The farm also has a stallion operation and is best known for its outstanding record consigning and selling top racehorses. The principals are sons of the late Joe Taylor, the former Gainesway farm manager who taught them animal husbandry and work ethic, even in their earliest days.
It was a great experience. You know, we were out there on the farm when we were 5, probably younger than 5, but he actually had us doing things at 5 and 6 and 7, and so we were just raised in that environment, and got a lot of experience at a very young age. Honesty, integrity, hard work, and good horsemanship, that's always been our founding principles.
The Taylor brothers had an eye on Chrome when he proved his brilliance in 2014 with a 6-race win streak that culminated with his Preakness score.
You know, every time he ran, he just got better and better and better, and he's just an unbelievable racehorse.
Even as Chrome ran 4th in the Belmont, the brothers were trying to ink a deal that would land the horse at TaylorMade when his racing career was over. At the time, the price co-breeders Perry Martin and Steve Coburn were asking was just too high. But after a failed Triple Crown bid and the lackluster England trip, an opportunity arose. With Coburn wanting to sell his interest, the brothers jumped at the chance to buy a percentage and bolster their stallion division. Their top sire, Unbridled Song, passed away in 2013. Another, St. Bellotto, died in 2002.
And God was just smiling down and said, those guys need a shot. We have a wish list on every horse that hits the track, and then, you know, you realize that 90% of them you can't afford, and things just don't come together.
At first, the brothers thought they were only acquiring a stallion prospect, but California Chrome and Dr. Larry Bramlett from Root and Riddle Equine Hospital told them otherwise.
He'd had to travel a long way going to Dubai and then going to England and coming back. And plus he campaigned his whole career without much of a break the whole time, so he was just kind of needing a break, and we were just thinking, hey, we'll buy him as a stallion prospect. And then we got him back and had Dr. Bramlett go over him, and he said, you know, some time off and some TLC, and that he thought he could bounce back 100%. So we said, well, let's take a shot. We got, I think it was in 90 days, we put like 190 pounds on him, and he just blossomed. Just every day he got better and better.
The Taylors were rewarded for their excellent care of California Chrome when the strapping chestnut returned to Dubai this March and claimed the race he so narrowly lost last year.
He went into the gate, I was like in total anxiety, misery, but when he hit the head of that lane, I saw him make that move. It was just, you know, you can't describe what it was like. I just kind of lost it there for a while.
Plenty of California Chrome's longtime fans know that feeling. As his new Kentucky home opened its doors during his latest visit, they arrived in droves. Sometimes Gilberto acted as tour guide, sometimes Frank or another member of the team. Either way, they kept an ample supply of Mrs. Pasture's cookies on hand as pictures were taken and memories were made.
We knew people loved this horse, and they're the fans that are the chromies, they call them. You know, it's like a groupies for a rock star. They follow him around the country, and you know, you heard that, but until you own part of him and you experience people, you know, driving from Canada and, you know, coming from Texas and just to come up here and see him. And we had a few fan days when we first laid him up, and, you know, there was just tons of people came from all over the country, even people from out of the country to come see him. So we couldn't really understand how much they love this horse until we owned him and started seeing the people come out. And it's just something about this horse. He's just got a characteristic. He's got, you know, the look. He's got, and he's got a personality. It's just unbelievable.
Those people are all looking forward to watching Chrome run again. He's headed back to trainer Art Sherman and his son and main assistant Alan, and could make his return to the races in the July 23rd San Diego Handicap at Del Mar. From there, his connections have an eye on Del Mar's Pacific Classic, with an ultimate season's end goal of the Breeders' Cup Classic at Santa Anita Park. They would also like to run in Gulfstream's proposed $12 million Pegasus World Championship this coming January, before Chrome's stallion career begins. But the ultimate decisions lie with Sherman and his evaluation of the champ. Even as Chrome prepares to race again, his biggest believers have already been laying the groundwork for his future.
We started bringing in, you know, some really, really top breeders and selling a few shares off, and we've got I think we've got like almost 15 breeders in now that are really, really top-end breeders, you know, that breed great mares, and they're very committed to supporting him. You know, they got in at where they've had a great experience, so I think they're kind of, you know, even falling in love with the horse themselves. So I think you'll see some unbelievable mares that will be surprising people what kind of mare he's getting in his first crop. And I think as time goes on, we're going to add to that what we call it the super syndicate. We're going to add to. We don't want to just sell a share to make for a lot of money, and that's great. But we want to bring in a partner that is committed to the horse, is going to breed all 4 years, and really that has the mares to breed to them, are willing to buy the mares to do it. And so basically we almost have the idea that we're going to have him booked before he goes to stud, or a big portion of his book. And when you do that, then we're going to, whatever we think we can stand him for, we're going to stand him below the market, because we think that making really good value to the breeders is really key to making a horse long term.
And don't think a few sons and daughters of Chrome won't be kept to race under the TaylorMade banner. The farm best known for their outstanding sales record? Well, they've fallen in love with a keeper.